Welcome everyone to the People's House.
Mr. Speaker, will you please call the House to order?
The bill is passed. Who here in this chamber feels that their children should be punished for something that they did?
Hi, and welcome to another season of Assembly Update. I'm Assemblyman Phil Ramos, and I'm the Assemblyman that represents the towns of Brentwood, Bayshore, Central Islip, and Islip. And with me today, I have two distinguished guests and leaders from our community. Actually, not just our community, leaders on Long Island. We have Astrid Fidelia. She's the founding member of HAPAC, which is a Haitian organization that promotes the empowerment of the Haitian community and does a lot of civic work here in the United States as well as in Haiti. And we have Dr. Eddy Leveque. Do I have this pronunciation right? Dr. Eddy Leveque, who is also a member who's carried out a couple of humanitarian missions. And we're going to talk a little bit about the things that they've done both here and abroad to further their goals. But first, let's talk a little bit about HAPAC. And I'll give you the history as I know it, and then certainly Astrid, you can talk about some of the details about the evolution of this organization. And I remember, well, first off, our relationship didn't just start now. For the past 12 years that I've been Assemblyman, Astrid, 12 years ago, approached our office and talked about empowering the Haitian community on Long Island. And we started to work in ways that we can organize the Haitian community, develop leaders. And then several years ago, she approached me with several other Haitian leaders to talk about creating a formal organization that would be a bi-county organization that would have the goals of empowering the Haitian community, getting Haitians involved in government, both in as elected officials and within the infrastructure of government, working in different capacities. And to that end, they formed an organization called HAPAC, which is an organization of Haitian Americans. For me, one of the proudest things that I have had the honor of being part of is the formation of this organization and watching how it has evolved, watching how people like Astrid have taken the reins and really started an organization that was a milestone for the Haitian community. And today, HAPAC is in a different place. Let's talk about some of the first things that you guys did and where we are today, Astrid.
Okay, wonderful. Well, as you know, HAPAC is there to empower the Haitian American community politically and economically. We've held business networking events in the past where we would give information, have a panel of speakers for the Haitian communities in Creole so that they can understand the opportunities that are available to them from the county.
How many members were founding members?
Founding members, I'd say about 60. We started...
The founding members I'm talking about.
Founding
members. It was
members.
a small group that approached me.
Yes, it was a small group. You'd say about nine.
About nine
core,
people, right?
nine people, yes.
And then you guys started to grow because as the word spread in Nassau and Suffolk, I saw how people really gravitated to your organization.
Yes.
And you started, one of the things that I find really inspiring and many other groups can learn from is that you concentrated in developing leaders within your organization.
Absolutely.
Now, back then, were there any Haitian elected officials? No. When you guys started?
No. No. We actually, we got started about 3 years ago, and, you know, we've helped with getting Carrier Solage elected, Michael Solage, Valerie Cartwright, Councilwoman Brookhaven, and now we have Kimberly Jean-Pierre that we've supported, and we supported other elected officials.
You have four Haitian elected, four elected officials of Haitian descent in Suffolk County in 3 years who are working to promote an agenda that helps everybody, but certainly is responsive to one segment of the community that they're part of that was underrepresented in the past. So that is great. And in addition, your organization has worked to really diversify government and work with, I know, with the county on the bilingual initiatives, the language access initiatives that the county executive has done.
6 language, yes.
Right, so documents from the county are translated into Creole as a result of the efforts that you have done. But now your organization is really, it's all over the place. I see you guys weighing in, and you've become really an element to promote. Now, this is not a per se a political organization. You are about civic empowerment,
Yes.
and a nonpartisan organization.
correct.
Your issue is to empower your community.
That's correct. Yes.
Working with current elected officials on both
Right.
sides of the aisle.
That's correct,
And,
yes.
And also promoting to try and get more diversity within the ranks of elected officials.
That's correct.
So tell me some on the civic side, some of the things that you and the good doctor have done
Yes.
to promote empowerment both here and help your home
Right.
country in Haiti.
Well, last year, what we did back in March, we had a health fair at St. Anne's with Stony Brook University, and we had numerous vendors, and we did it in Haitian Creole. So we had a panel of speakers, basically giving them information about getting the, Healthcare Act, giving them the information that they need, the deadlines and so forth, to explain the process. And we actually helped them also in Hempstead with the elected officials there, Councilwoman Viviana, yes, Valerie, no, I'm sorry. What is it, Russell,
Viviana
as
Russell,
well as Bino.
Haitian
No,
herself?
she's not. Celia Bino. So we actually,
But she has a large Haitian community in
Oh,
her
very
district,
large in
yeah.
Westbury, correct? Yes, in that area. So they've also helped us with the process, with the whole medical, helping people to apply for insurance.
Right,
So that came off, that stemmed off from that. So we're working, very closely with elected officials so that we can empower the community, give them the information, and link them so that we're basically bridging that gap. So now where that never existed before, now it does
Now
exist.
there's a way for your community
to
to have access,
access.
right.
Yes. So yes.
Doctor, you have a close relationship with Stony Brook, I understand, and you've conducted some humanitarian missions as well as some
Haiti.
civic work in the area. Why don't we talk a little bit about that?
Yes, as a physician, I work with, as a member of HAPAC, and then I'm working as a public relation for all Haitian parish in Long Island. We have 5 parish, Elmont, and so on. And what we doing, I invite most of the time my friends, physicians, lawyers, and so on, Stony Brook, to visit the church, and we did some health care fair. And then after the earthquake, and I went to Haiti, and I'm a specialist in physical medicine and rehabilitation. I did my training at Kings County downstate. And I went to Haiti, and I find out there are so many people has been, hurt by the hurricane, by the earthquake. And, a lot of amputation and so on. And when I came back and I reached my friends at Stony Brook, and I have some friends as the physical therapists, like Christina Panetta and so on, I talked to them. And I find out there is no physical therapist in Haiti. There is no Haitian physical therapist in Haiti. And as a specialist, I say, my God, and you see how many people, so many people has been hurt by the hurricane. And I was thinking, why we don't have a physical therapy school in Haiti? Because the people who came, they came to help us, but for a period of time.
Right.
They are not going to stay in Haiti forever.
Right.
That I think is a good idea to have a physical therapy school. It was some formation of some physical therapists. Then I get in touch with the Stony Brook University, where I got some friends. The dean, Richardson, I know him.
And ultimately, you ended up going to Haiti and establishing this?
Yes, and then they decide, I invite them, I say, it's a good idea. Why you didn't help me to build a physical therapy school in Haiti? They say, okay, let's go and see. And they went with me twice in Haiti. They visit Haiti, they question the people, they visit the hospital, and they find out I was right. And they decide, okay, Eddy, let's go for the physical therapy school. And we work for this for the past 2-3 years. We have a lot of meetings with the Stony Brook. And finally, they decide, okay, you are right, we are going to build a physical therapy school. And last October...
And where is it? In the
it's
capital?
in the capital, in the university.
Very good.
And
Your country is blessed and your people are blessed in that most of the Haitian Americans who immigrate to this country and become American citizens don't forget their home country. People like yourself, people like Astrid, the rest of the board of HAPAC, and you realize that there's a moral imperative to give back, and that and that we can't just come to the United States, be successful, and forget about what we left behind. That's that's our heritage there. That's our families, and we bring a different optic many times when we leave our countries and we come back, and that serves to improve conditions in the home countries. But HAPAC has also gone through an evolution. You were the original president, and you were there for years. Whenever anybody thought of HAPAC, they thought of Astrid Fidelia, because you were just everywhere and so active. Recently, like any organization, you have bylaws where there's limits and there's change of leadership, and you are still a board member, right?
Correct.
And we have a new president. Who's the new president?
Mimi Pierre Johnson.
Great.
Yes, she's wonderful.
She's outstanding. And what we're seeing is that your organization is it's going to be brought to the next level. And that's what traditionally happens, is that we have organizations, and the hard work is the beginning. I tell you, the hard, it's kind of like a diet,
Yes.
Once you're on the diet, you're on a roll. But the hard part is the beginning, And the founding members really should be commended for what you have done, because it's not easy. I find also as well in the Hispanic community that many people who immigrate here are busy trying to survive, don't have time for meetings, don't have time for civic work.
Right.
And it takes a lot of work to create consciousness within our community of the importance of what you do. Once they start to see the results, once they see leadership developing, once they see paperwork translated into Creole, and they see the results of the work, then they make that connection that's worthwhile. I think that's why your organization has grown so much.
Yes, we're very reputable people. We care about our community. We love people. And we want to see them grow and prosper. And we want to be the voice for them. And that's why we all came together and formed this organization. We have the founding member, Pierre Fizeme. He's very passionate about giving back to his community. So we met in the beginning. He says, it's time, we need to get organized and start having a voice at the table, so that we can be able to have a piece of cake and be there to speak up for the people. And that's why we got formed. And ever since then, I mean, there's so much love and passion in our group. The board is amazing. They love what they do.
Yeah, I have to say that one thing that truly impressed me early on is, and showed me the quality of leadership in this organization, is that there was a disaster in Haiti. I'm not sure if it was a hurricane or another earthquake. It wasn't the recent earthquake. And the Haitian leaders, yourself,
with the Dominicans,
as well as Dominican leaders,
that was a hurricane,
got together, did a fundraiser, raised thousands of dollars, sent down a plate or a boatload of products down there to help the people.
Clothing, everything,
and the significance of this is that the governments of the Dominican Republic and Haiti have had kind of a caustic relationship, and yet they're codependent in many ways. And there's a lot of issues in the countries between the two countries. Yet the Haitian community here in the United States and the Dominican community saw the importance of working together, because you're neighbors, you share the same home,
the same island,
similar in many ways in culture, and you served as an example of what can be accomplished when we all work together instead of working against each other. And that we have more in common than we have differences. And you made it work. You guys help so many families down in Haiti.
That's wonderful.
That is truly commendable. And that's when I saw, HAPAC, there's something different here. There's a leadership that gets it, that understands the bigger picture.
It's about people. We get it. So we want to make a difference, and we want to improve the quality of life for all.
Now, if somebody wanted to become part of HAPAC and wanted to get involved, how would they do this?
Well, they would reach out to our organization. There's a membership form.
You have a Facebook
we would meet with them.
Also, right?
Yes, we have Facebook page.
So the acronym is
HAPAC.
HAPAC. HAPAC. Okay.
Yes. .org. You can go there.
.org. HAPAC.org.
Right.
Or they can find you on Facebook.
Facebook. Yes, they can get connected there.
Thank you so much. Very proud of the work you do.
So
thank
much.
you for being my guest.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for all you do.
Okay. Thank you for having us.